time limit doesn't matter, because depending on your situation, depending on how you say it, because you can love somebody and not be in love with them, right? There's different versions of love. You can have love for them, and to the capacity where you care about their well-being, to the point where I really like this person. I vibe with this person. Like I love their vibe. I love who they are, different things like that. So I think when you're in a situation where you hear somebody say they love you, you should ask them, the follow-up question. I'm good for that. What do you love about me? What is it that you love? So you can get the understanding of how severe, the word love is.
Breaking the silence, taking the dive in. Nikki pulling strings like she playing the violin. Made in his likeness, radiant vibrance. Give them all glory, ain't no way to deny it. She gon' make you laugh, she gon' stimulate your mind. Making things shake, she ain't in no wasting time. They can come close but can't imitate the grind. Got a different way to illustrate and innovate designs. BTS podcast, gotta watch that. Teaching us the game, that mean Nikki got class. If you watch it once, you gon' wanna stop back. This an opportunity that you cannot pass. Unleash your inner voice, cause better days coming. Better days, get ready for better days. Better days, better days. Better days, get ready for better days. Better days, better days.
Ooh, shout out to Maestro and Incarnate. I love that intro, y'all. I will watch it over and over again. We had a great time that day, so shout out to them for showing up. Anytime I call them too, they coming. Trust me, they running. They running like, what you need me to do, Miss Nikki? So thank y'all so much for supporting me on this intro and this outro. There's more to come, y'all. But anyway, it's Twisted Tuesday, y'all. The day we stir that pot, we shake the table a little bit and we speak the truth that most people tiptoe around, right? But today I got something special lined up for y'all. I got three amazing people that are also my favorites. Y'all done seen Shera Renee up here too many doggone time. We ain't gonna call her name. She always up here. She just part of the process. So y'all gonna always see her. We got the amazing gospel recording artist, Veiyah. And we got the Reverend James H. Glover the third, the host of the Real Talk Monday, on here today. And we talking about, is saying I love you too soon a mistake? So, we often get caught up, and I'm a Pisces, y'all, so I get caught up in the game. I'll tell you I love you in a minute. So, but that's just me. Don't talk bad about me now. But after they count down, please welcome this amazing panel to the platform again, because they've all been guests.
We will be just
Hey, people.
Hey.
So y'all already know how this goes. Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all start first. Sure, you gonna go first. You already know. That's why you up under me.
I gotta start first. You always do. See, that's why I be doing you the way that I do you, because you be doing me that way. First off, let me just say, okay, listen, my face ain't coming from the ceiling yet, but my name is in credits, baby. So we get there. We get there.
Exactly.
Yes. I say, well, come on here. Look at my name in the credits. Okay, Jesus. All right.
Don't start today. You and James always doing that. Don't start today now.
This is what happens when you on the international podcast. Okay?
Wait. Not just international, but award nominated podcast.
Yeah. That's like a Grammy. You gonna always say award nominated.
Yeah.
Let's give her flowers, Jesus.
Yeah,
make
sure y'all always turn up.
All right, y'all. So we definitely gonna get on you because you said you were Pisces and you said I'll love you quick. I said I'll love you quick in a minute.
Not too much on the Pisces.
But no, it's not about the zodiac signs. I think when you feel it, you should say it. It doesn't matter when. Time limit doesn't matter, because depending on your situation, depending on how you say it, because you can love somebody and not be in love with them, right? There's different versions of love. You can have love for them. And to the capacity where you care about their well-being, to the point where I really like this person. I vibe with this person. Like I love their vibe. I love who they are, different things like that. So I think when you're in a situation where you hear somebody say they love you, you should ask them, the follow-up question. I'm good for that. What do you love about me? What is it that you love? So you can get the understanding of how severe the word love is to them. Now, if they talking about I'm in love with you, I can't see my life without you, and it's 3 days, then you better get your sneakers and start the running. But they might just love your vibe. They might just love who you are. They love you as a person, your conversation. Some people are not great communicators, and they'll just say I love you and that's it. They won't elaborate on the details. So it's best to do a follow-up question and see where they at.
James, you just sitting there looking and shaking your head.
Which way they going? That's why they was looking at you like, okay, which way?
So I'm next. Okay. So for me, I would agree with my sister Shera, but for me, I would also say there's different levels of love. So like, okay, I could say that I love you, but me saying I love you doesn't give you every access of every part of me, because I could just love a certain part of you. But me saying I love you don't mean that my pockets love you as well. So just because I love you don't mean that my pockets feel the same way. For me though, I'm having to learn that in my big 36 years of age. I'm having to learn that just because I love you don't mean that I have to give you every access to me, because some people don't deserve every access to you. And some people will sit there and take that for a weakness. That last situation I was in, I definitely learned that they take that for a weakness. They take the fact that you willing to give so much of yourself for them. Mm-hmm. And I can't even be mad at them. I gotta be mad at myself, because I'm like,
you allowed it.
I did it. Mm-hmm. I did this. They didn't. That was on me. So it's like, as you learn, you do better. So it's like, you got to learn that there's levels to this.
Definitely. Me next. I like what you said though. Definitely. I think love is an action word, So when you tell me or anybody that you love them, action has to come behind it. And a lot of times I have been told, someone told me that they love me and they were expecting me to say it back. I was not prepared to say it back. So you have to be careful with the word love, because love has meaning. Some people throw it out there to get their way and get what they want from a person. You know, if I can tell a person I love them, that means, you know, I can have more access to them, or I can have certain things from them, but they don't mean it. They use it, you know, just throw it out there. So I don't think saying I love you too soon is the issue, because if you feel like you love somebody, you say what you mean, but just mean what you say too. If you're going to say it soon, mean it. If you're going to, you know, if you're saying it later, mean it, but just always mean it when you do say it. Therefore, you know, it lines up with the feeling, it lines up with the action, you know, it lines up with all of that. So I don't think there's a time frame. I just think, you know, the feeling has to be real and mutual.
Well, I got a different take. I said I love you to my wife days in, and I really loved her.
Right.
I married her. So at the end of the day, you know, I feel like you said, once you feel it, you say it. I said it. I was scared, y'all. I ain't think she's gonna say it back to me that soon. You know, I'm a Pisces. I love hard now. Love, I think love will have you in the first 48 too.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you gotta be careful with that word.
Listen, I want to piggyback over what Veiyah said, because I got the perfect example of what she was saying. All right, so y'all know I love my 90s everything. So the movie that came to mind is A Thin Line Between Love and Hate.
Yeah.
When Martin told Brandy, or I should say that's not his name on the thing, but when Darnell told Brandy that he loved her, for her, it opened up a whole new thing, you know, access to who she is, and she wanted to share her life and all this other stuff. But to him, he was just trying to win a bet. And that's what opened the first 48, because you just told this woman you loved her. She told you to come back on her birthday, and you sitting up here on a whole nother date with a whole nother woman.
And he ended up in that pool, didn't he?
He sure did end up in that pool with cake on his face, okay?
Here's what really got him in trouble. Here's what really got him in trouble, though. She goes back looking for him, and this dude got the limo at the other 6 house.
Like a dummy. Like a dummy.
Done threw all the clothes out the car.
Right.
This don't mean nothing to me. This Brandy stuff. This don't mean nothing to me. Nah, but seriously, yeah, like to piggyback off that, like you really have to be careful when you say certain things to certain people, because, like in your case, sis, you knew that's how you felt, and you were sincere about it. In other cases, like Veiyah was saying, some people use it as a manipulation tactic. So you have to. That's why I said you have to have those follow-up questions, because you got to gauge where it's coming from. What place is it coming from? Is it coming from a place of manipulation, or is it coming from a place of sincerity?
But it's hard to determine that, though, because some people will tell you they love you,
Really,
and they look all in the face. I mean, they just, girl, have you thinking they really want you, and then 3 months later they gone. After they done drained you, took everything from you, you have nothing.
I say just pay attention to the action, because, you know, even if somebody say they love you, pay attention to the action, because it's gonna come a certain way of treating the person I tell I love, or getting that treatment in return. It's gonna follow up with something else. You know, you can't tell me you love me and we headed towards a relationship or whatever, and you talking to other people. You don't love me. You lust me. You may lust me, L-U-S-T me, but you don't love me. You get what I'm saying? So yeah.
But see, that goes both ways, though. Just not in relationships, but in friendships too.
Friendships too, right?
Don't tell people you love them in friendships, and then you ain't got that. I'm big on action, though. Sis, no, I'm big on action. You don't show me you love me, don't say it to me.
That ain't love.
Please don't say it. Don't say it to me.
That's
so
right.
What do y'all think is too soon? Because I mean, just like Shera said, you know, if you feel it, say it. So can somebody love somebody in a few hours of meeting them?
I don't know about the hour. Okay, put it like this. I work in healthcare, right? So I've had patients say, you know, I love you, know what I'm saying, or whatever. And, you know, I know they probably there for a couple of days, you know, whatever the case may be. But because of the care they got, you know, the place they're in at that time, you know, they felt compelled to say, I love y'all. And they, like, with tears in their eyes, they meant it, you know, because they felt love because of the care.
Yeah, the benefits. They love the benefits of.
When it comes to hours of meeting somebody, I think that'll be if it's a relationship type of deal, I think that'll be a more lust versus, you know, I love you. I don't know if I had nobody tell me in a couple hours.
Yeah, that's a little rough. I can't imagine being on a date with somebody and then we sitting here after dinner and you like, yo, I love you.
Yeah,
I love me
What?
too. I love me too.
Like, wait, like who you love? Wait,
Right.
what do you
You
love?
talking about
Like,
me?
do you even know my last name? Like, what do you
Right.
love? Like that, I'm not understanding. Like, so again, it all depends on the follow-up questions because it's like, and then some people too, they're coming from a place of trauma and they don't have that care and compassion or whatever the case may be, so they gravitate to how you treat them, how you handle them. Like, again, like Veiyah was saying, like maybe the people that she serviced or whatever, they come from places where they were mishandled and mistreated. So when they get into a space, we've all been in situations where we have been mishandled and fumbled. And we've all come into a situation where it was the total opposite. And you love it there. You might not love that person particularly at the moment, but you love what they're providing, the benefits. And again, that's communication. Right. People don't understand how to articulate how they feel exactly and say, I love the care that you're providing, or I love this type of conversation because I'm not used to it. It just comes out as I love you.
Right.
And then when that person go ghost, then they feel some type of, so it's a bad situation because when you don't communicate, now you leave that person who did communicate their feelings. When they get with the next person, they're not going to communicate anything because you done left them ghost instead of telling them, well, what do you like? What is it that you love? So we got to do a better job at.
But see, that's the problem though, sis. People don't get to know people. So they can't, half the time they can't tell you what they love. They're not even paying attention to you. They don't know nothing about you. They don't even know your favorite
color. When you talking, they don't talk to understand or listen to understand. They listen to respond. Right. So when people say, hey, how are you? You don't really care about how I am. You just wanted to say, hey, how are you? Because that goes with hey. So the next thing is, how are you? So if I really say, dang, I'm down bad. I got to pay my rent. I got to do this. They're going to be like, oh, okay. Talk to you later. Like this is the world we live in. So it's like we gotta just do better jobs at being compassionate and being present in the moment because we miss a lot.
Okay, James, you see, you quiet. You got to give your take now.
For me on that one,
a man's perspective.
From a man's perspective on that, I'll be honest with you. I've said this before and I'll say it again. A man knows after a certain period of time, it's not going to take a man forever to know that he loves you and that he wants to build a life with you. Now, notice I said a man and not a little boy. A little boy is going to take years. A man, it's going to take him, give him a couple of weeks. And he's going to know, okay, bet, I can see myself building a life with this woman. So, okay, bet, let me start moving some things around. Let me start thinking more about we instead of me. I can give y'all case in point. Last situation I was in, I was thinking more about we instead of me. And then until I got that phone call from a cousin of mine giving me information. And as he's telling me the information the first time, I'm like, okay, I'm letting it roll off the side of my head because I'm hearing the name and I'm like, man, whatever. Then I hear the name again. I'm like, wait a minute. What was that name that you just said? She says the name again. I'm like, who's that? That's her baby daddy. He be up at her house. He be living with her, like driving her car, all of that. To which my take on that was, okay, he's driving her car, but I'm paying for groceries to be in that house, cleaning supplies to be in that house. I'm showing that I love you. Even though I can't be there physically, I'm making sure that all of your needs are taken care of.
Help me.
Exactly.
And that's another thing too that people don't pay attention to. We get so caught up on the wants that we forget to focus on the needs, right? So like for example, you said you're paying groceries and different things like that. That's a need, that's a necessity, but he might be taking a shop and getting her nails done, all that other goofy, tangible stuff. And we got to pay attention. And I think that comes with age because, you should have some type of wisdom the older you get. we got to pay attention to that too. And that goes along with what Veiyah was saying, the action, right? So when somebody tells you that they love you, it's a sacrifice. God tells us that he loves us and he sacrificed his son. That's somebody that he could do with life with, right? So if God can sacrifice his son, the person that's telling you that they love you should be able to sacrifice something too. But if they're telling you that they love you and they're not sacrificing anything, then the math ain't math. So we just gotta do a better job. Yeah, it definitely ain't equal in four.
But see, that's why people have to be equally yoked, and I don't think a lot of people know what that means.
Come on, that's good. That's
now,
good.
come on now. Twisted Tuesday is not long enough to have that conversation. That's
a remix. That's another episode. That's another episode. That's a part two.
Okay, we're not doing that.
Yeah,
I'm not messing with you. I'm not doing it. I'm not even going to
all I said was 2 words. All I said was
equally yoked.
I'm not even going to comment on equally yoked.
But no, for real.
I got to piggyback off you, James. You said that a man will know that he loves a woman in 2 weeks.
Within a couple of weeks, a man is gonna know. He's gonna know within a couple of weeks or a couple of days if he can see himself doing life with this woman. Because men are taught to be providers and to be nurturers and to take care of what is ours and to provide for what is ours.
What's love got to do with that?
Right. I think it's the mindset. I think if a man is ready to be a husband,
that's it. That's it.
Intentionally,
that's what I was getting at. Yeah.
Then he will invest the time and space and conversation to know within a certain time frame. Yeah. I would say he would invest that time and that conversation to know if this person is worth pursuing in a marital space or is this just a dating situation.
Okay, so what if somebody tell y'all, I love you, and you're not ready to say it? What do you do in them moments? And y'all say y'all been together for say 6 months, and they say I love you, but you don't feel the same way. What do you do?
That's what's up.
That's what I was saying. I was telling them. I was telling them I don't. Not say it back. That happened to me, and I let them know I don't feel the same. I'm not prepared to say that right now. I just let them know. Now, it may be harsh.
Man.
It may be harsh, but I'm the type. I'm a Libra, and like I said,
same here.
Oh my!
Libra.
We gonna leave that alone too. That's a whole nother 20 minutes. Okay.
I don't play too much into the horoscope, but hey, some of that stuff be like.
My wife a Libra, so I ain't gonna go too much in that. Okay. That's all I'm gonna say.
Libra energies.
Yeah, we say, hey, it's hard to sugarcoat anything when it comes to
that's how being. Or what if it's you and you told the person that you love them and they didn't respond back? Like, does that make you leery to keep going and further in the relationship, or do you be like, all right, I'm just gonna wait it out? Because if I say don't say it, then I'm gonna feel like you playing in my face, and then I'm
out.
For me,
I'm not. It depends on how he look. I'm gonna be honest. I'm just gonna keep my options open, but I'm gonna still keep them around.
Let me tell y'all like this. It depends on how long you've been with that person. How long have you been with that person? If it's been
6 months.
She said 6 months.
Well, okay. Well, if it's 6 months and you ain't saying it back yet, and I've just said it to you, then at that point, I'm gonna be like, okay, obviously this might be something where we need to keep our options open.
Yeah.
Because if you are not feeling the same way that I'm feeling, I'm not gonna keep trying to pour my energy into something to where I could get my heart broken in.
Yeah, because you're dating intentionally.
Exactly.
Dating to marry. Yeah.
Exactly. So it's like if in 6 months you ain't prepared to say it back, and I'm showing up and I'm doing the things that I'm supposed to do as a man. Yo, guess what? Let me go back over here and see what else is out here, because obviously you might not be the one I'm supposed to be with.
Right.
What I'm also going to do is I'm not just going to do it without having a conversation with her first and letting her know, like, yo, we could still do what we're doing, but I'm going to be honest with you, because I'm trying to date intentionally and you're not ready to tell me what I've showed you that I feel about you. I'm about to step back a little bit and do my own thing. whenever you are ready to tell me, if I feel the same way, you can come back to me and you can tell me. But the ball is in your court at this point because I've already made the first move. The ball is in your court. Hopefully, I'm still available whenever you decide to make
I
it.
know that's right.
Right, there you go.
But you know what though? Nowadays they are already telling y'all who they are.
Oh
When
yeah.
you
Yeah.
like, from what y'all tell me about the date now, they already saying, "Oh, I'm pansexual, I'm this, I'm that."
It's
Tell me
trash.
what they're
It
looking
is trash.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm
It was the
glad they're not.
non-monogamous for me. I was like,
Oh,
what does that
what is
mean?
Yes, non-monogamous.
Yeah, I want to be in a non-monogamous relationship. What? That
Non-monogamous.
don't even go together.
Is that a new denomination? Is that a new denomination that I don't know about?
Like,
Is that even a word?
like, come on. I just okay. If you like it, I love it. Okay.
They out here doing too much now. Thank you, Lord. Are they
Right.
doing too much? I would not do it again.
Right.
No.
Right.
All right, y'all. We are over our 20 minutes. It's always like that with these two down here at the
I
bottom,
told
y'all.
you. Listen,
Always. Them two
that's
right
why I
there.
said I wasn't going to comment on the equally yoked. We would have been here 10 more
It would
minutes.
be about 50 minutes by the time we got finished.
No, we need to have it.
So I'm about to pass the mic literally to y'all. So after this countdown, y'all already know what it is. Y'all been over here before. Y'all gotta let these folks know how to find y'all, how to support y'all, all that good stuff y'all got going on in 2026. If y'all want to tell them now. So after this countdown, I'm putting you up, Shera, Renee first, and then I'm gonna go to Veiyah and then James. All right. So before I pass the mic, I just want to say thank you. I am grateful to be able to converse with some amazing people doing amazing things every day and share them with you so you can know about these people. So thank you for showing up. Thank you for listening. Thank you for supporting Breaking the Silence. It means the world to me. So if this space has inspired you, challenged you, or made you feel seen in some type of way, do me a favor. Subscribe to this channel, like this episode, share it with someone who needs it, and drop that comment and let me know you're here because I want to hear your thoughts. Your support means everything to me. It keeps these conversations going. So now, let me pass the mic so you can know how to get in contact with this amazing guest. So let's get back into this episode.
Hey y'all, this is your favorite Jersey girl, Shera Renee. I got nothing. It's like, I'm just joking. But you guys can follow me on Facebook at Shera Renee. You can follow me on TikTok at Shera Renee 510 and also on YouTube at Shera Renee 510. I am the host of the Blemished Beauty, and when I decide to come back, because Nikki will always tell you guys she's coming back. But when I decide to come back, you'll be the first to know if you follow me on those platforms. But until then, you can catch me on Breaking the Silence because I'll be here at least 4 more times before your year is out. So until then, catch me on Breaking the Silence, y'all. Later.
Nobody can hear nothing you saying. You doing one of my moves. Come
My
on,
bad. My bad, y'all. Look, this is your favorite Kentucky boy, James H. Glover III. I'm just grateful to be on the world renowned Breaking the Silence. When you get that call from Nikki Nicole, you move mountains and you move whatever you got to move to come on this show. So I'm grateful to be here. You all can follow me and catch all of the podcast episodes that are coming out on James H. Glover Studios. We are on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok. We just got on X, and we are on Instagram as well. So you all follow us over there. I'm pretty sure I'll be back on Breaking the Silence as well. So y'all can find me over here too. So God bless y'all.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. But yeah, this your girl Veiyah. Thank you so much for having me on the podcast. definitely you can find me on at Veiyah_205 on TikTok. I have music on Apple Music. Search for Veiyah song handle that. I got a song called Time. Looking to do new music this year, very soon to put it out. So look for that. I have stuff on YouTube under Veiyah, Facebook Veiyah_205.
Now look at me all on mute talking about him. So thank y'all for tuning into some amazing episode with my amazing people. They're amazing, y'all. And I'm waiting on Veiyah to come out with another song now. I still be listening to Handle It on rotation and stuff, but I need something else from you. So y'all encourage her to come out with something else. And James H. Glover, Real Talk Monday, he got all kind of shows, y'all. He didn't even tell y'all about Breaking Up with Toxicity. Like all this stuff he got going on, I can't keep up no more. But y'all make sure y'all check him out. And y'all encourage my sis Shera Renee to come on back with the Blemished Beauty podcast, because she was over there having people on their scars. Like she really was making change over there, y'all. And she playing games, man. I don't know what's wrong with her. Like she's a podcaster for life. This is what we do. So y'all make sure y'all hit her inbox and y'all let her know, hey, we support you. We need you back. Plus, PrepHeration need to come back too, y'all. We was having some good conversations over there too. So yeah, encourage her and push her. But thanks to everybody for supporting the Breaking the Silence. So until next time, y'all hang in there. Keep breaking the silence. Know that, every day is not going to be a good day, but today can be. It's your choice, right? So until next time, let's keep breaking the silence together. Y'all make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment, and support my guests that's been across the platform. We in this together to win together. Later, y'all.
Better days, slowly but surely it's a better space. Gotta waste my mind, so I meditate till I levitate, I elevate. When I learn not to hesitate, no more, keep moving forward. Chase my goals and focus more towards it. Hate the lows, but I need those to flourish. Place my goal in front, that's what's important. So I ask myself what inspires me. Breaking out of my shell, feeling yo shot quiet me, and now I'm breaking the silence like I'm nicking the cold. Let's go. Promise you gon' see better. Hey, gotta keep going till you see them. Promise you gon' see better. Hey, you gotta keep going till you see them.